White Boy Rick tells the true story of Richard Wershey Jr. He is a 14-year-old living in Detroit. Their family is poor. He lives with his father, Rick Sr. His grandparents live across the street, and he's also got his junkie sister, and Dawn. And the beginning of the film, Richard, or I'm going to call him Rick, Rick is picked up by the FBI, and they want him to become basically a sort of an informant, and he doesn't want to do this, but they have the screws to his dad, so he decides to go along and buy drugs for them so they can find out information about all the different houses. However, Rick ends up becoming involved in a more dangerous game as it goes on, and he finds himself being like an actual police informant selling drugs for the FBI so that they can get more information. And this film, the trailer would make you seem like it's really dramatic, but I think the film trailer pretty much caught and picked all the really highlighted moments of the film and put it in the trailer to make it seem more exciting than it would be, because this film is a tad on the boring and slow side. The movie doesn't have that much style to it, doesn't make use of the music very much. It's got a solid production design. The acting's fantastic from the new kid who plays White Boy Rick. Matthew McConaughey is great, obviously. Belle Powley is great as a sister. The grandparents are fine. All of the different drug people are okay. It's just that the movie doesn't really play up anything, and I don't think it can because it's based off a true story, but the events just sort of happen. You know, Rick gets involved in this, and he gets involved in that, and he gets involved in this, and they do this, and then the movie's over. And then there's no sense of like ebb and flow or tension rising. It's not a very tense film at all. It's not very dramatic either. There's like one or two really good scenes with the dramatic heft, but other than that, the White Boy Rick is kind of a misfire. So I give the movie a 4 out of 10.